What's going on, everybody? You know, I've been getting a lot of messages from people about multifamily, and they're asking why it's so difficult right now to be able to buy a deal. How come the transaction volume is so much lower this year as opposed to last year? And the simple fact of the matter is, interest rates have gone up, but prices have not come down. Because if sellers own property, or if owners own property and they're not interested in selling, or they're not pressured to sell, then there's no incentive for them to be able to lower their price to make it easier for a buyer to be able to make a deal. At the same time, for a buyer, they don't have to raise their prices and lower their investor return metric in order to satisfy the seller. So there's this kind of like tug of war between buyers and sellers and see who's going to give in first. But the reality is commercial loans are a lot of times on short-term basis. So they only get them from like maybe 2-3 years if you're doing like a big rehab project or something like that until you get into stabilized debt. And even then, you're holding it maybe on 5, 7, 10 years at the max. So there are going to be a lot more sellers who are going to have to sell because the market is where it's at, versus buyers who have to buy. That's really not a thing. So we're gonna see that really soon. So if you guys aren't educated, if you wanna get educated and understand the math behind multifamily, DM me the word guide and I'll shoot you my multifamily investing guide so that you can understand what makes a good deal and what's definitely a terrible deal. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.